Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to 31 Days of Scrapbooking in December, where I make a scrapbook layout each day throughout the month of December, and they are all Christmas themed. Today is day number 12. Yeah, it's passing by so quickly. I'm trying to keep all of the videos under the 10-minute mark so that you guys won't be spending a lot of time here, and you have time to go look at other people's content throughout the month of December, because I know a lot of people are doing daily theme projects, whether it be December daily or Vlogmas or those kind of things. Anyway, today I'm starting off with an Allison Davis sketch, and you can see it's got tons of stars to it. I know I used a bunch of my stars yesterday, and I still have tons left, and I might add some to this layout, but I don't have plans to right now. So this is what I'm starting with, and you guys know that I don't always end up with what the sketch looks like. Anyway, I have 3 sheets of paper. I have 2 from Cartabella and 1 from Felicity Jane. This Cartabella has an image on it that I plan to use for the central theme here. Instead of having a journal spot right there, I'm going to have the Santa Claus image here, and then I'm going to have my photos blocked one on top of the other. I have 2 photos for this layout. I did go in and pull in a scrap to use with this to create the banner that goes across the center here. I did pull out a piece of washi tape here to use. I also pulled in some stickers here and some chipboard, but these are those little dots that I was telling you here that are silver rimmed. I got a gold pen, and I went around the edges of them. Now that first one here, I just made such a mess that I went ahead and colored onto the image to some degree. But these others I got around the edges fairly well without getting, it's just left a mess on the paper, on the wax paper. So we'll see. We'll see how this comes together. I did pull in some chipboard pieces. I did pull in this to make a title with. This gold toned alpha set here. I did pull in all of these little pocket page cards. I did pull in this to go across the center. It's got those lovely images, the floral images. I was really thinking this one, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough to go completely across the center. And rather than have that star element here, I pulled in, this was a pocket page card that I just cut the word joy out of. I think it was a 3x4. So I cut that out of. I also have these photo corners from the sticker sheet, and that is another little chipboard piece. These are the presents here on this, I guess, acetate piece, and I just put them, I pulled in a piece of cream color or tan color 8.5 by 11 paper, stuck them down on there, and then I will fussy cut these out. So this is where I'm starting. This is what I have to work with, and if you'll give me a few minutes, I'll show you a close-up of the sketch if you want to use that to create a layout with, and then I will show you what I created. Now remember, I will have close-up photos at the end of the video of the layout that I created, so in case I forget to say it, don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the video to see the layout. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm done. I wanted to show you what I have left over. None of these pieces, I thought about going around my sketch where all the stars were with these little blocks, but I didn't end up doing that. So they will go right back into my stash. This one, I wanted to use this, but it wasn't quite long enough, so I used the one that looks like ornaments hanging off the tree, and that's what I have left over of it. So again, back into my stash with that. And I did use the word joy from this piece. And let me stuff that in there. I did want to show you guys these border strips. I am cutting these pieces out, so when I do another layout with scraps or that call for strips of paper, I will have tons. I have a pile going over here of that kind of thing. I will cut some of that down and you'll see. I'm sure you'll see it on coming layouts. This is a leftover piece from the banner that I created in the center, and then of course the leftovers from the paper that I cut down. Reminder of the sketch, and then here is the layout that I created. It's not super fancy, but it's done. It's another for the album. And so I took that one piece that's going across here, I actually cut it here and here so that it doesn't go under this at all. I did use all the embellishment pieces that I pulled out. I did take the foam adhesive from between these photo corners to put in there. I wanted to bring this darker color in as the photo corners because I had planned to use this as my title, and it has that darker burgundy feel to it. And so I wanted to bring some of that in because I knew it was going to be here on the Christmas tree, so I just wanted to add it. I put the word joy right over the cutout joy, and I really like that. I used the chipboard pieces. I did add in some little circles that I had punched out that were in my scraps. I used all three of those pieces that I colored with gold around the edges. I used my washi tape, and I used the gifts. I cut them out and I just layered them across the bottom, and I let this part of the paper do the work for me as far as embellishing goes, and I really like how this one turned out, even though it's simple. I thought about maybe I had left myself room here to create some journaling, but I don't know necessarily that I'm going to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I might. But anywho, this layout is done. It's another for the books, and I will have close-ups at the end. Now make sure you come back every day for the month of December to my channel, because every day I'm going to have a Christmas layout uploaded. And it's just one of the ways that I feel like I can get all of my Christmas layouts, as many done as I want to, plus use a ton of stash in the process, because I have tons and tons and tons of Christmas, and I want to be able to get that used. And if you haven't seen everything that I pulled out prior to this project, it is on, I think it's at the start of this playlist, because I wanted to show you how much I pulled, how much I'm able to get used up. And then at the end, I think maybe the 1st of January or so, when I show you a recap of everything and what I have left, you'll see just how much product I'm able to get used. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for the close-ups, and I will see you tomorrow for another Christmas theme layout. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.